Hey everyone, and welcome. What you eat first thing in the morning, it really does set the stage for your entire day. So if you're trying to beat that mid-morning slump and actually stay focused, you are in the right place. We're going to dive into the 12 absolute best foods to supercharge your morning. So let me ask you something right off the bat. Is your breakfast actually holding you back? I mean, really think about it. That grab-and-go sugary pastry? Or maybe you just skip breakfast entirely. Could that be why you're hitting a wall way before lunch? It's a huge deal because making the right choice can totally transform your day. When it comes to breakfast, you're basically at a fork in the road. Path number one, that's the sugar rush. Yeah, it feels great for about 20 minutes, but then comes the inevitable crash, right? And you get almost zero real nutrients. But path number two, that's what we're calling the power start. This is a breakfast that's just loaded with good stuff, giving you steady energy and setting you up for long-term health. And you can guess which path we're taking today. All right, let's get into it. First up, our most important building block, protein. Seriously, protein is the absolute king when it comes to crushing hunger, keeping you full for hours, and even helping maintain muscle. It's truly the foundation of a killer breakfast. And kicking things off is the undisputed champion, eggs. I mean, there's a reason they're such a breakfast classic, right? They're just jam-packed with high-quality protein that'll keep you feeling satisfied. And hey, for anyone still worried about the cholesterol thing, well, the latest research shows that for most of us, it has a pretty tiny impact on our actual blood cholesterol. Next on the list, Greek yogurt. And this stuff is so much more than just thick and creamy. It's an amazing source of protein, and it's even linked to a stronger immune system and a happy gut. It's also like the perfect blank canvas. You can throw in berries, nuts, seeds, whatever you want for an extra punch of flavor and nutrients. Okay, this next one might surprise you a little bit. Salmon. Yeah, for breakfast. This fish is a total superfood. It's loaded with nutrients that are incredible for your brain, and it'll keep your energy rock solid well into the afternoon. Just picture it on some whole wheat toast. So good and so good for you. So, what's the big deal with salmon? Well, it all boils down to one thing, omega-3 fatty acids. These are what we call essential fats, and they're absolutely critical for your brain to work properly, and just for your overall health. They're pretty much a non-negotiable for a healthy diet. All right, need a little crunch in your life? Let's talk about nuts. These things are like tiny nutritional powerhouses. They're just loaded with heart-healthy fats, magnesium, potassium, the whole shebang. And they are perfect for sprinkling over that Greek yogurt or oatmeal we were just talking about. And we're not talking small benefits here. Get this, some research shows that eating walnuts and peanuts regularly could lower your risk of heart disease by as much as 19%. I mean, wow, that alone is a pretty powerful reason to grab a handful in the morning. And hey, here are two more quick hitters for protein. First, cottage cheese. It's low in calories, but super high in protein, calcium, and B vitamins. Then, for those crazy busy mornings or right after a workout, you can't beat a protein shake. It's just so convenient and does a great job of filling you up and helping your muscles recover. Okay, so we've got our protein foundation sorted. Let's move on to part two. Now we need the fuel for lasting energy. And the secret here is choosing carbs that your body burns through nice and slow, so you can avoid those awful energy spikes and crashes. And a perfect example of this is good old whole wheat toast. See, unlike white bread, it's full of complex carbs and fiber, and what that means is your body takes its time digesting it, which gives you that steady, slow burn of energy to power you through your morning. Plus, it's the perfect vehicle for things like eggs or avocado. Okay, here's a bit of a curveball you might not have thought of for breakfast. Sweet potatoes. They're not only delicious, but they're packed with fiber and they're low on the glycemic index. That's just a fancy way of saying they give you steady energy without that sugar roller coaster. It's a seriously fantastic and super nutritious way to start the day. And what about that morning cup of whatever you drink? Look, a lot of us grab coffee, right? But that can sometimes lead to the jitters and that big crash later on. But what about black tea? It's got caffeine, sure, but it also has something called L-theanine. And this little amino acid helps promote a state of calm, relaxed focus. It's just a much smoother ride for your energy levels. All right, time for the final piece of the puzzle. We've got our protein, we've got our long-lasting energy. Now it's time to supercharge the whole thing with a nutrient-dense boost. Think of these as the finishers, the things that pack a massive punch of vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants. First up, colorful whole fruits. And I gotta stress that word whole. Eating an actual orange or some strawberries or a banana is way, way better than drinking juice. Why? Because you get all that amazing fiber that your digestive system loves, and of course, they're just overflowing with vitamins and antioxidants. And please don't forget your greens. Just 1 cup of spinach, which is so easy to just wilt into an omelet or blend into a smoothie, is a fiber powerhouse. It gives you more than half the folate you need for the day. That's a B vitamin that's super important for building new cells. It helps protect your muscles and can even lower your risk of heart disease. And check out this little guy, flaxseeds. It is absolutely amazing what just 2 spoonfuls of milled flax seeds can do. We're talking helping to lower cholesterol, improve insulin sensitivity, and reduce blood sugar. It's probably the easiest, most powerful thing you can add to your yogurt or oatmeal. Okay, we have covered a ton of incredible foods. So the big question is, how do you put it all together? Well, in this last section, we're going to give you a super simple formula to build your own perfect breakfast. And here it is. It really is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1. Pick a protein powerhouse. Think eggs or Greek yogurt. Step 2. Add some lasting energy fuel, like that whole wheat toast or some sweet potatoes. And step 3. Finish it off with a nutrient boost. Some fruit, spinach, or flax seeds. That's it. And here's what that actually looks like on a plate. You could do eggs on whole wheat toast with some spinach tossed in. Or how about Greek yogurt with a banana and a handful of nuts? You could even do cottage cheese with sweet potatoes and a sprinkle of flax seeds. See? The possibilities are pretty much endless, and they're all delicious. So the main takeaway here is, no matter how hectic your morning is, please don't skip breakfast. Choosing these kinds of foods isn't just about surviving until lunch, it's a real investment in your long-term health. And your health has to come first, right? And that's a wrap. We've given you all the building blocks and the simple formula to put them together. So I'll just leave you with this one last question. With all these awesome, powerful options, what's going to be on your plate tomorrow morning? Thanks so much for tuning in.